Hello, we are continuing to talk about kitchen countertop materials. Let's get started. The first material I want to talk about in this video are laminates. They are the #1 most popular countertop material, and in a funny coincidence, they are the least expensive countertop material. Laminates are available in a very wide range of colors, patterns, textures, and finishes. Some common brand names that you might know are Formica and Wilson Arts. And if you know about these little color palette chips, that's what we're talking about. Right. Laminates are also used for cabinet doors, so you can see that they play a large factor in kitchen design. So here's an example of a laminate counter. Some of the patterns that offer a kind of a realistic, natural wood or stone pattern. And they come in different finishes. Some of them are glossy smooth, and some have a little texture to them. On countertops, laminates are generally applied to a particle board substrate. So let's take a look at this picture right here. Here is the particle board core of your countertop. Then there will be a layer of glue, basically, it says contact cement here, and then your layer of laminate on top of that. The countertop will have a hardwood edge. Instead of particle board, they put a hardwood edging around that for durability. And then you can have a shaped edge on your countertop. There are different options with laminate. There are some fire resistant, some abrasion resistant or extra durable options. There are some chemical resistant options if for some reason you're doing a specialty installation. Laminates have a pretty good stain, abrasion, scuff, and wear resistance. However, any chips that do happen are not repairable. You'd have to replace the entire piece. The edge areas are where they are most liable to damage. And there's many edge options or edging options for laminate. Here's a couple of examples. You can have some bullnose, you can have straight edges, you can have OG curves, etc. And I do want to mention that laminates, when you turn an edge, especially a square edge, you're going to get a dark core. You'll get a line, and that's shown in this picture right here. All right, and that's because the core material is dark, and when it's exposed, you can see it. There is an option. A couple of different manufacturers have ones. Formica's brand is called Color Core, where they have colored the core material to match the facing, and so you have a fully through color material. Moving on to our next material, let's talk about quartz composite, or sometimes called engineered stone. For this material, quartz chips are pressed together with a pigment, a coloring system, and a binder, and they form a countertop material. This material is stain and heat resistant. It's very durable and has low maintenance because there's no need to seal it as you do with natural stone or concrete. It's available in some colors and styles that can mimic natural stone. However, some people don't like it because the finish of it is very uniform and they feel that that's feels unnatural. It can be more costly than natural stones. So this is a fairly high budget material. And some brand names that you might recognize are Silestone, Caesar Stone, or Zodiac. Let's talk about solid surfacing. A brand name that you might know for solid surface is Corian. Solid surface is a molded polymer surface, as in it's a type of plastic. It can mimic, but never quite match, of course, the appearance of wood, stone, quartz, granite, even marble. And there's a wide variety of colors and patterns available. It's chip, stain, fade, and bacteria resistant. So this is a malleable and low maintenance material. It's long lasting and it's repairable. This is unusual. Most of these countertop materials are not particularly repairable, but you can repair solid surfacing. However, it's susceptible to damage by heat. So you'd never want to set a pan directly from the stove onto your countertop. Solid surfacing is usually less expensive than natural stone, more expensive than laminates. Okay, so it's a step up from your laminate counter, step down from your stone or your engineered stone counter. Countertops can be made out of metal. And the number one most common is stainless steel. Stainless steel is heat proof and stain proof and non-corrosive. It matches your stainless steel appliances and kind of works well with contemporary styled rooms, as in this example here. However, it will dent and it will scratch. And as you probably know from your stainless steel appliances, it definitely shows fingerprints and smudges. So a couple of other metal choices. Copper can be made into countertops. It is a traditional material, and if you know about copper, you know that it forms a patina, which is often very beautiful. However, it's also very, very expensive. Zinc is a traditional choice for countertops. It forms a dark gray patina, and it's been known as the barkeeper's friend because it's a traditional material in commercial bars. The last material I want to talk about today is stone. Natural stone we're talking about now. Natural stone is a cool to the touch, and long-lasting material. It's timeless and it's elegant and very, very popular. Stone is available in many different colors and patterns. One thing you need to keep in mind is that natural stones are porous. Therefore, they're going to require periodic sealing, so you have a maintenance issue. There's an exception to this, soapstone, and there are some slate stones that are non-porous and can withstand sealing without being, can withstand staining without being sealed. Another thing you need to keep in mind is that your stone slabs will have seams in between. And if you've got a very figured slab, like a marble that has a vein pattern in it, those seams can be very evident, so you'll want to design them in. Stone is durable. It is a 100-year material with proper care. And finally, let's end up on the note that stone is one of the more costly materials. It's very high up on the budget range. All right, there is a wide variety of materials available for countertops, and I hope that I've given you a little bit of information on some of the most popular choices.